Hey guys, it's Bowser here with Penny Stock Data Science, back for another video. And please remember to hit that subscribe button. The more people that subscribe, the better content we can put out there. So today we're going to be talking about GVSI, the George Sharp custodianship. We did talk about WNFT a couple weeks ago, so figured it makes sense to talk a little about GVSI. It has been a big play since it started out maybe 2 years ago. Don't remember the exact date. If we look at the chart here, uh, started out around February 21, so we're coming up on the 2 year mark, and really tons of traction here when it started out, especially after we saw what happened with TSNP HMBL. And I've said this quite a few times. I mean, I bought TSNP, I think 0002, sold it way too early, sub penny. I thought that was it. Uh, So George Sharp does have a good track record with sub penny to whatever big movers. So it was a big play. Then, as you know, if you're involved, we had the deadline last year, last September. A lot of stuff went expert. This one did. Came back down, sub penny, a penny, and now Sharp and the company tweeting out that they're finally going to get it current. This was after they wanted to be SEC reporting. Now they're going to be alt reporting, but it looks good. They tweeted out, what was it, a couple of weeks, maybe a week or two ago, that they got the confirmation that the application was pending. They need to put the 2 years audited, well, actually not audited, just the 2 years of financials, and then it should be pink current. So this is the good news people have been waiting for. It was unclear if it was going to be accepted or not. There was a lot of issues trying to cancel shares. So it's going to be current. They're going to cancel some shares most likely. So it looks good. This was the play of 2021, and I think my personal opinion is that there was just so much liquidity locked up in this ticker that when it went expert, that there was just a lot less liquidity for the market. So I think that once it goes current and people can sell it at a reasonable price if they want to, if they want to hold, I think that's going to be really good for OTC overall. Uh, I think that not only this, but other tickers, just so much liquidity locked up because nobody knew what was going on into September. It was very unclear what was going to happen, when things would be able to get pink current again. All of these things, the SEC, FINRA said, hey, expert tickers can't be quoted, and there was a whole thing about that because OTC Markets wanted them to be quoted, and then the SEC said no in the end. Just a lot of nonsense back and forth. We all know that the rule changes had a really negative effect, and if you go onto the OTC Market websites, they even paid for a whole analytics project, the whole package to show how the rule change was going to be good or what effects it had, and we all knew, okay, it would be good for QB tickers and QX tickers, but it wouldn't be good for everything else. But that's really what OTC Markets is pushing for. They're pushing for QB tickers. They're pushing for QX tickers. They don't really want to see 000 and sub penny tickers. But back to GVSI. So this is looking good going into the pink current status. Uh, I think the only things I'd be concerned about are that it's not going to have solicited quotes. It's going to be unsolicited quotes, which maybe it makes a difference to the trading. Maybe it doesn't. It makes it difficult to read level two because stuff's going to not going to be on there. It might make some people uncomfortable to trade it, but we'll see. The thing is that for the alternate reporting tickers, it's very confusing about whether or not they actually can get solicited quoting or what they need to do that. So we'll see what happens with that. I think the only thing I'm actually concerned about for this is that the company or George Sharp will tweet something saying that they don't have any pending mergers or any talks or anything because it's not SEC reporting. We saw that WNFT had that huge tank after they put out that they wouldn't be able to do anything until they uh, completed the court stuff with Gvsi. So that's really the only thing I'm concerned about here is something like that, not necessarily they need to wait, just that maybe the partners they had planned for this or whatever plans they had in general are going to be changed because it's not SEC reporting. That's really the only thing I'd be concerned about. But overall, I think it looks good. I'm excited to see it go pink current because I think it's going to be good for OTC markets. There's just too many people locked up in this thing who didn't want to sell down here, or they wanted to wait and see what happened. It's been over a year since it went expert, so this is really a long play. So really hoping to see it make new highs, do something, get a nice merger in there. We'll see, because I think if George can bring something into this and it does well, that's really going to be good for OTC overall, and that's really what we want to see. We want to see more money flowing into plays because we just haven't seen that lately. Things have been better. We've seen plays go and things move, but even something like GDVM, where it made a nice move, but it took 4 months. That's a long time at OTC land, where we're used to seeing multi 100% moves in a day instead of months. So I'm excited. I think that we're going to hopefully see something happen with this and have that bring a lot more liquidity to OTC so we can get some nice plays. And that's really it for today. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button, check out the channel, and follow us on Twitter if you want to get updated on when our Discord is going to go public. Thanks.